where to turn. The Resource Center is here to help you put the focus into 2020 and create a strategic blueprint for your family. Contact the Resource Center today.
Sorry, third and the fourth. Hello, Wildcat Nation.
We're just trying to figure out how to get the week started.
We're just trying to figure it. Yeah, that's exactly right. How are we going to get this thing running?
You know, this is an exciting week.
Exciting is definitely one of the adjectives.
Every American, I guess legal. I should maybe qualify that.
Well, that's a long conversation.
Every legal American,
legal citizen,
sure, has a civic duty this week to vote,
unless you're a convicted felon or have otherwise lost your right to vote.
Of course, if the Democratic Party, you know, they're kind of wanting everybody to be able to vote, even the old convicted felons.
And 16-year-olds. There's
I mean, why stop at 16? We might as well go to 12.
I don't know.
Maybe we should cut it off at when you become a teenager, 13. It's kind of a happy medium. They're responsible as a 24-year-old now.
Well, that might be true. It just depends on your kid. You know, I would let Jack vote all day long and twice on Sunday.
Yeah, because he's a smart boy.
He's a smart boy.
Yeah.
But there's some 4 times his age that I'm not sure I'd really give him that opportunity.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, welcome to this morning's discussion. Here we are at K-ROG. Thanks for watching. Will Worsham with Bruce Porter in the Resource Center studio.
Beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day. Resource Center. I'm trying to give you your plug today.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
882-1800, insurance, financial planning. And then we were just talking about this when the show came on, we've got our estate planning workshops that we do together. And we think we have some Tomorrow night.
Which I don't know how that happened.
On election night.
Hey, but it could be more exciting than watching the returns come back.
Well, you know, here's the thing. Those returns, I think it's going to be this time Wednesday morning and we're still going to be going, I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Or we're going to know by about 7 because Florida and Pennsylvania and Texas are all going to be over with, and that's really the election, I think.
Yeah,
I haven't studied it that much, but I think that what I'm seeing them call it for is that if President Trump wins Pennsylvania, that's it. That's all he needs.
Yeah.
But, you know, the Democrats think they're going to take Texas, which I can't.
Come on, Texas.
I can't imagine Texas not going red.
Call all your friends in Texas.
Make sure they
all your exes.
I have. All right. Well, I hang my hat in Tennessee.
Yeah, that's right.
I have already voted.
Yeah.
I voted early at the clerk's office. I marked my ballot. I put it right in the counting machine. So I didn't mail it in, but I did vote early. I went ahead and I happened to be there, so I went ahead and got it out of the way.
Yeah. I mean, I think I don't know. This whole COVID thing's been kind of weird, but I'm going to vote in person. I'm going to strap on my sidearm and my mask.
You may not be able to take your sidearm into the polling place.
Yeah, they might frown on that.
I don't think that's allowed.
I'm going to vote in person. I like to get out, and it's my civic duty. That's what I think. I was taught to go vote, you know. So I'm going to do it in person. I thought about doing it early so I wouldn't have to wait in the lines or anything like that. But you know what? It's going to be a gorgeous day. It's going to be a good day to go vote. It's going to be a good day to go out and just go visit. So might as well go get in line.
Yeah, and it'd be a good day after you vote, you can come to an estate planning workshop.
Yeah, I guess 6 o'clock tomorrow night.
6 o'clock.
Yeah.
We won't take too much of your time.
Nope, about an hour.
We'll get you home in time to start watching the festivities.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I've kind of enjoyed. We've been keeping our groups between 5 and 8, 10 people, under 10 people. And it's actually been very well received because people can get in there and we're not crowded into a room. They feel safe and secure.
Yep.
And, we sanitize and we've all got masks on and all that stuff. So, we're doing our part. But I've kind of enjoyed keeping the group small and doing more of them.
And here's what I think people don't understand is we have a lot more fun, I think, than people would anticipate. We have
quite a bit of fun.
There's some comedy.
Yeah.
There's some
intentional, some unintentional.
Tell some stories.
Yeah.
And talk a little bit really about why estate planning is important and how it can be really, really easy.
Well, it can be. And you know what? There's a lot of folks that have complicated issues. That's why they haven't planned.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, the light comes on when you kind of explain, here's how you can get it started.
Yep.
And you know, once you get your plan in motion, then you can tweak it along the way.
Sure.
You know, 2 weeks ago, I had a gentleman in the office, had a very unique question, and I wanted to use it on the show, but he is... well, I say older, but he's not much older than I am. So I said, I had this older guy in, and he's like 62.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, that's a couple of years older than me. But his situation is, him and his wife have a special needs child, adult child. And, you know, that's kind of a common thing. There's, I have a special needs child, actually, adult, you know, and it's our duty and it's our responsibility to try to figure out what are we going to do in the future to protect their livelihood, you know, their care issues, responsibility type thing. And, you know, that was a good question that was brought up. And I kind of spelled out some paths to consider. And he didn't realize it was that simple.
Yeah, it's not as hard as people think it is. It's just get in and have the conversations. And the way we've developed our systems for working together, it doesn't even have to be expensive.
No.
I mean, I'm laying in some financing options even for some folks. That'll make it easier for them to meet that cost rather than have not a huge, but you know, there's an upfront cost generally to your estate planning. But if we can work with you and make that easier, we can do that too.
Well, you know, everybody that works likes to make money.
Sure.
I've kind of adopted to that. You know, if I put in 20 hours a day, I want to get paid.
We are capitalists, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. We're that evil capitalist mentality. But, you know, we have tried to keep the pricing very reasonable because, you know, I like what we did back in January. We identified a problem late last year that too many people wanted to do estate planning but couldn't afford it.
Right.
Because every place in town they went charged about the same.
$2,500 or
$3,000 or whatever. I've even had war stories that were unbelievable.
Yeah, I've seen the $10,000 trusts.
Yeah,
too.
I have too. And, you know, and that's sad. But there's those things. So when we addressed that issue and we came up with our micro trust concept, I tell you what, that was a game changer.
Yeah,
I don't know about you, but, you know, that was a big deal because now people are not afraid of the cost. They're not worrying about how they're going to take care of it because that's about a third of what the normal price was. But we've perfected it to where at least you get a plan in place, and then from that point you can make it whatever elaborate plan you want in the future.
You've got some time to tweak it, adds bells and whistles or change it, but at least you've got a plan in place for emergencies. So if you want to know more about our micro trust plans or our full revocable trust plans, give us a call at the Resource Center. Give them a call at the Resource Center, 882-1800. See if we've got any spots left, either tonight, or not tonight, but tomorrow night or Wednesday afternoon.
2 o'clock Wednesday afternoon.
If that works better for
And
you.
we do keep those groups small, but, you know, you got to remember your biggest creditor rest of your life's probably long-term care. Now's the time to start the plan. So that's why we're doing these workshops.
And there's a bells and whistle add-on. We can
Oh,
take care of that,
absolutely.
too. Your prediction for the outcome of this election?
I think that midnight will come at about 12 o'clock. We're not going to know. And whether we know or not in the next few days, it's kind of questionable. I think if it's a landslide one way or the other, I think we'll know right away. It'll be obvious. But kind of like what you said, there's a few states that are in play due to the electoral college process, which is the proper way to balance the United States of America.
We are not a democracy.
That's right.
We are a republic.
That's right. And so I think we're going to know, but whether they accept it or not, I mean, it's been 4 years and the other side hadn't accepted it even now. So I guess we'll wait and see. But yeah, I'm predicting President Trump will get another 4 years, and Lord willing. So we'll go from there.
I think that will be the honest outcome of the election. Whether or not that is the de facto outcome of the election may be.
Well, this mail-in ballot stuff, I mean, good grief. They must think we're all idiots. So why do you think the government doesn't mail you a Social Security check?
Yeah.
And pretty much word by their words, we can't trust the postal system to accurately deliver money. Why in the world now, all of a sudden, are they going to trust the entire process to the... We're not. I mean, it's not going to work. So,
COVID.
you know.
That's why, COVID. That's the excuse.
Whatever. So if you go vote, wear 3 masks like Biden did the other day. So you're extra special.
Extra safe. Anyhow,
so
good
I guess
show.
we'll see what happens.
And then,
good luck, everybody.
And we'll have some advice for you what to do next Monday based on what happens.
Go
right?
Go vote. Come
vote.
and have a cup of coffee over at Story Time.
Yes.
And let's get some conversation going. And that'd be great.
Thanks, Bruce.
All right. See you guys next week.
See you next time.